Hi, and welcome to another story time brought to you by ABC Read and ABC Learn, in which we are here to help develop and nurture that love of reading in every child as well as every adult. How's everybody doing out there? How's my reading family doing? I hope everybody is doing great. Well, of course, a couple of things let me take care of real quick before we get started on that read aloud. First, I want to share with you all again another reading aloud benefit, which is when as your children are getting older, and hopefully you are still continuing to read aloud to them, it actually helps them to be able to understand and comprehend those more difficult stories. Especially when your children are getting in the 4th and 5th grade, they're going to be reading a lot more chapter books, okay? So a lot of books with more words and less pictures. And so if you're reading aloud to them, it actually helps them to understand and comprehend what it is they're reading a whole lot better. All right? That's the first thing. Second, I have a giveaway. That's right. And this giveaway, actually, I will be able to give it away to you after you answer the question that has to do with this particular read aloud, okay? So I'm going to ask a question after the read aloud, and you're going to put the answer below in the comment section below. And the first person to do that with the correct answer will win these. All right? Now, this is the cover, and I'm going to show you what they are. They are called Fun Finance Flashcards, and they were created by a finance professor. His name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. All right? You can actually purchase these cards from their blackfinancialliteracy.com. That's where I purchased mine. And this is just an example. All right, these are what the cards look like, and it's more than just these. I can't remember how many are in the pack, but again, I have a brand new pack, like I said, for one of you out there who answers the question correctly, excuse me, about the story that I'm going to read. All right, oops, sorry, that was upside down. All right, so for example, here's one of the cards, how it looks, right? Future value. It tells you what the word is, how to say it phonetically, which means that when you hear the word, this is what it looks like when it's spelled out as you hear it being pronounced. And on the back is the definition. I mean, you're talking about some good stuff, okay? And the point is that I am trying to help you all get not only just become very literate in all aspects, but financially literate as well, all right? So that encompasses all of our literacy, right? All right, so these will help you, okay? So let's get started. I think I've talked enough about that. Let's get started. All right, here is our story right here. Here's the cover of the book. Let's read the title together. Last Stop on Market Street. All right, and the author, his name is Matt de la Pena. And the pictures are by Christian Robinson. All right, you see the lady right there? Because I know you guys are right now thinking about, what is this book going to be about? Unless some of you already have this book or already read the story. And you see the lady, you see her holding the little boy's hand. See the bus and the bus stop, right? So I'm pretty sure some predictions out there could be possibly they're going somewhere, right? Taking a bus trip. Well, let's find out, all right? What Last Stop on Market Street is all about. CJ pushed through the church doors, skipped down the steps. The outside air smelled like freedom, but it also smelled like rain, which freckled CJ's shirt and dripped down his nose. He ducked under his Nana's umbrella, saying, "How come we gotta wait for the bus in all this wet?" "Trees get thirsty too," his Nana told him. "Don't you see that big one drinking through a straw?" CJ looked for a long time, but never saw a straw. From the bus stop, he watched water pool on flower petals, watched rain patter against the windshield of a nearby car. His friend Colby climbed in, gave CJ a wave, and drove off with his dad. Nana, how come we don't got a car? Boy, what do we need a car for? We got a bus that breathes fire. And old Mr. Dennis, who always has a trick for you. The bus creaked to a stop in front of them. It sighed and sagged, and the door swung open. What's that I see? Mr. Dennis asked. He pulled a coin from behind CJ's ear, placed it in his palm. Nana laughed her deep laugh and pushed CJ along. They sat right up front. The man across the way was tuning a guitar. An old woman with curlers had butterflies in a jar. Nana gave everyone a great big smile and a good afternoon. She made sure CJ did the same. The bus lurched forward and stopped. Lurched forward and stopped. Nana hummed as she knit. How come we always gotta go here after church? CJ said. Miguel and Colby never have to go nowhere. I feel sorry for those boys, she told him. They'll never get a chance to meet Bobo or the sunglass man. And I hear Trixie got herself a brand new hat. CJ stared out the window, feeling sorry for himself. He watched cars zip by on either side, watched a group of boys hop curbs on bikes. A man climbed aboard with a spotted dog. CJ gave up his seat. How come that man can't see? Boy, what do you know about seeing? Nana told him. Some people watch the world with their ears. That's a fact. Their noses too, the man said, sniffing at the air. That's a mighty fine perfume you're wearing today, ma'am. Nana squeezed the man's hand and laughed her deep laugh. Two older boys got on next. CJ watched as they moved on by and stood in back. Sure wish I had one of those, he said. Nana set down her knitting. What for? You got the real living thing sitting across from you. Why don't you ask the man if he'll play us a song? CJ didn't have to. The guitar player was already plucking strings and beginning to sing. To feel the magic of music, the blind man whispered. I like to close my eyes. Nana closed hers too. So did CJ and the spotted dog. And in the darkness, the rhythm lifted CJ out of the bus, out of the busy city. He saw sunset colors swirling over crashing waves, saw a family of hawks slicing through the sky, saw the old woman's butterflies dancing free in the light of the moon. CJ's chest grew full, and he was lost in the sound, and the sound gave him the feeling of magic. The song ended and CJ opened his eyes. Everyone on the bus clapped. Woo! Even the boys in the back. Nana glanced at the coin in CJ's palm. CJ dropped it in the man's hat. Last stop on Market Street, Mr. Dennis called. CJ looked around as he stepped off the bus. Crumbling sidewalks and broken down doors, graffiti-tagged windows and boarded-up stores. He reached for Nana's hand. How come it's always so dirty over here? She smiled and pointed to the sky. Sometimes when you're surrounded by dirt, CJ, you're a better witness for what's beautiful. CJ saw the perfect rainbow arcing over their soup kitchen. He wondered how his Nana always found beautiful where he never even thought to look. He looked all around them again, at the bus rounding the corner out of sight, and the broken street lamps still lit up bright, and the stray cat shadows moving across the wall. When he spotted their familiar faces in the window, he said, "I'm glad we came." He thought his Nana might laugh her deep laugh, but she didn't. She patted him on the head and told him, "Me too, CJ. Now come on now." The end. Well, I hope that you all enjoyed that story. And, just a second, here's that question. Where were Nana and CJ going to? Okay? So all you have to do is put the answer below in the comments section below. And also don't forget to share our videos. And don't forget to subscribe if you are a new listener, all right? So remember, again, you answered that question. Where were Nana and CJ going? And a free gift, whoever's the first one, you will be receiving a pack of these, all right, from me, all right? So I appreciate you guys. And again, remember to keep reading at least 30 minutes a day. Happy reading.